I'm finally back, and in the spirit of it being October and the month of Halloween, I'm going to do some Halloween makeup. Let's get started. And to add to the spirit of Halloween, while I'm doing my Halloween makeup, I'm going to be telling you some real life ghost stories. Some actually from my personal life. Hey guys, I'm already starting. Probably because I have a feeling this is going to take a while. I don't really have a plan going into this, so we're just gonna kind of see what happens. But let's start off with my ghost story. So I think I'm gonna start off when I was a kid. We used to, I'm pretty sure they're still there, at my parents' house, at my childhood home, there are ghosts. And there were some specific characters. Like we had the lady in white, and we had, the guy with the top hat. There was also a little girl. Now this specific story is going to involve the little girl, because I had quite a few encounters with her. So I'm out in the backyard alone, and I still to this day remember this little girl coming up to me. And this is where the makeup gets weird, so just bear with me here. So we have these main ghosts in my house, and it's just, hold on, I can't talk while doing that. So I'm playing in the backyard, kind of by myself. This little girl comes up to me. Little girl, you know, I don't really think much of it. I knew there were kids in my neighborhood. Just, the one thing I remember is this girl was she was dressed in like, trying to think of the show, Down on the Prairie or something like that. Think like that, you know? So that's the only thing that I found odd. Now, I don't know how she got in my backyard, but the first time I saw her, she was by this tree that we have in the backyard, just hanging out. I immediately thought, child, let's go talk to her. Maybe I can make a friend. I remember going up and talking to her, and she seemed normal, you know? Like, there was nothing weird about it. I distinctly remember at one point her pushing me on our swings, and we were just talking, and I remember asking her where she lived, and I don't remember her response. I know it was weird because it kind of caught me off guard. And this is another of the distinct parts that I remember. At one point, she just got really scared, and she said she had to go home. She kept saying that she had to go. And then when I turned around, because that's what always happens, you know, you turn around and then you look back and she's gone. And next thing I know, mom's calling me in for like dinner or lunch or something. Now, to be fair, I had a lot of imaginary friends as a child. I was constantly, I had a very strong imagination. And my mom had asked me what imaginary friend I was talking to, because I was telling her about the girl. And my mom was just like, oh, another one of your imaginary friends, how cute. And that's when I realized mom didn't see her. And I know mom was watching me out from the kitchen window. So it's really weird that mom didn't see this girl that I saw that I was talking to this entire time. And that was my first ever encounter with the ghosts that are involved in our house. Am I even blending this right? I don't even know. This is going to take a while, so just let's fast forward a bit. So, the key part of this look is obviously this part is going to look human. So we're just gonna go in and do some actual normal makeup. By normal, I mean very simple, because I don't want to put too much work into this part, just because I don't know how long the other part is going to take. I don't know why I chose this side, because I'm really bad at doing mascara on this side, so just bear with me here. Hey guys, we're back. Okay, so my camera died, but I wasn't really talking, so all you missed was I started the orange. I finally have a battle plan of what we're doing, and it involves a lot of orange. So what ghost story should I tell you? The other ghost at our house, which was the man in the top hat. So, man in the top hat was, I don't know, he wasn't really bad, but there were some things that he just did that were really creepy. So he didn't like hair ties, and anytime you would wear a hair tie in our house, which was mostly just my sister, because I didn't like hair ties and my mom's hair wasn't long enough to wear hair ties. If you wore hair ties in our house, he would basically rip them out of your hair. Just grab them and just gone. I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't like hair ties. Not like I ever got to talk to him and ask or anything, but just something I always wondered. One night, my sister and I shared a room growing up. Actually, we shared a room most of my life. I woke up in the middle of the night once. I very often had bad dreams, so it was really nothing new for me to wake up in the middle of the night. But, okay, rude. He is standing at the edge of my sister's bed. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I have a kitten in my house. I'll show her right now. I have a kitten in my house now, and she's making a lot of racket. So, but he's standing at the edge of my sister's bed, and he has her blanket in his hand. Hi, cat. And he's just so, I don't know what it is with ghosts and them doing things like obnoxiously slow, but he's just slowly pulling her blanket off of her. And I don't think I screamed. I think I gasped or something, because like, I don't know, I made a noise and he just turns to me. And I just remember, like, it's not that he didn't have a face, but his face was like wrong, you know, like, and to this day, I can't place what was weird about it. Like, nose, eyes, mouth, like he had a face. It just, something was wrong with it. And to this day, it just kind of creeps me out thinking about it. So yeah, I don't remember if my sister woke up or whatnot, but I remember her telling me later that he used to do stuff like that all the time, where he would just like take her blankets, and it was always her. And I don't know if there was like a point behind it. Maybe I should ask her one day. Just be like, hey, do you remember that ghost that used to just like take your blankets off all the time? Yeah, what was up with that? Like, I would really like to know. If I can get it open. Some glittery stuff that I really want to play with. So, if I can get the cat off my desk for a second. Here's cat butt. I may need to do some mixing. Hold on. Think of another ghost story to tell you guys. Here's a creepy story for you. It's not an original story. It is one I'm pretty sure it's actually a creepypasta. So, there's a girl, and because there's always a girl, and she's always home alone. Is no one else recognizing the theme of these ghost stories? There's a girl. I think she lives alone. Could you tell I'm not prepared at all for this video? And she has this dog. Her dog always sleeps right next to her in bed. If she wakes up with a nightmare, the dog licks her hand and helps her go back to sleep. Now the dog has done this for years. One night, she's late coming home from work. There's a storm going on outside. I feel like this half is going better than this half, because like I streaked a lot, but whatever. So this girl rushes home. She can't find her dog. Now she knows her dog does not like storms. So she just assumes her dog is hiding. And it's really late, so she goes to bed. She wakes up in the middle of the night and she reaches her hand over the bedside like she's always done. And the dog licks her hand. She goes right back to sleep. She wakes up again. She hears this dripping with a faucet in the bathroom across from her room. She thinks about how she'll call tomorrow to get it fixed. The dog licking her hand helps her go to sleep. The girl wakes up again with the dripping noise. Thinks, it's just the faucet, it's fine. Reaches her hand over the bed, dog licks her hand. She goes to sleep. She wakes up 3 o'clock in the morning. She hears the dripping. She gets out of bed and she goes into the bathroom, turns the lights on. She sees her dog hanging by his tail in her shower, dead. Blood dripping down the drain. She turns on the mirror. It's written, humans can lick too. I don't know if I told that creepy enough, maybe because I'm in the middle of doing makeup, but reading that story on creepypasta really freaked me out. I don't know if it was scary enough for you or not, but it freaked me out. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a feeling it's going to take me a very long time to get this stuff off. I have so many layers of this stuff on my face right now. I am running out of story material. We can talk about why I missed basically 2 whole months of posting, because I know some of you, and you've asked me, where's the next video? A lot of different things happened kind of all at once. I went to Florida. I changed my job position. I'm still at the same place of employment, but I have a different position now. You ever purposely put powder in your nose? Ugh. I guess the biggest reason as to why I've taken so long to come back is because honestly, I don't know where the story's going. I mean, okay, it's my story. It is a true story. But I don't really know where to go from here. I'm just going to be honest. I'm trying to keep these videos like really lighthearted and happy. The way my story starts to turn is it's not exactly, it doesn't stay happy and lighthearted. And it's, I want to keep it lighthearted. Some of the things that I start to deal with aren't things that you can really just joke about. I don't want to just joke about them because I do want to tell my true story, and that's just going to be kind of hard. So I think I have an idea for one more kind of lighthearted video. I don't know, take this as like your heads up that it's not going to be as lighthearted afterwards. Can't really make jokes of everything, you know. Things are going better now, and that is all that matters. I'm gonna touch up that line one more time. I swear this is the last time. Okay, for coming in without a plan, I'd say this came out pretty good. I wish I had those cool contacts, but I don't want to pay for them. I guess the scariest part of this video was talking about my next couple of videos. I don't know, I'll come back with some more ghost stories. I'll have to look some up because a lot of my real life ghost stories aren't that scary, and I want to get scarier as we get closer to Halloween. So yeah, most of this month videos is just going to be Halloween makeup because this is my favorite holiday, and I'll probably try to come into the next one with a plan. As always, if you liked how this turned out, like the video. If you want to see what other disasters I do to my face, click subscribe and hit the notification bell so not to miss what else I do this month. Bye!